couple 12-hour-old fawns that were in the pens. Aren't they cute? We couldn't keep our hands off them, so it's understandable why people would want to. But really, you should leave them alone in the wild. What we're doing here at the deer research pens is we're picking them up soon after they're born to take them into the area where they prepare them, give them some medication and some preventive medicine that deer in the wild don't get. So you're going to see what happens to the 12-hour-old fawns.
Now, what are you going to do first here, John?
Okay, well, I'm going to wash its ears with some alcohol to begin with. This one here is a female, and now I'm going to put a metal tag. This tag has got 8235. This would be the 35th fawn born this year. On females, we put the metal tag on the left ear.
Going to hurt her? Smart a little bit?
Oh, yeah. They'll sometimes they react to this quite. Sometimes they don't. Now, see, she
didn't say a word.
She's being real cooperative.
Oh, that just pierced right through the cartilage.
Right. And then
plenty of room for growth there on that tag.
Right, that's we put it out towards the edge, so when the ear grows, she'll have room to grow. Okay, now that's the metal tag. Now we'll put the tattoo in.
Now, why do you do both?
Well, in case the deer loses that metal tag somewhere along the line, we'll still be able to identify the deer from the tattoo in the opposite ear. Now this will be the same number as the metal tag.
Okay, now what type of future does this little female fawn have here at the research station?
Well, we'll eventually be putting her on some type of nutritional study. Probably when she might be going on a study this fall. We might wait until, can you bring that over closer to the edge there? Yeah, okay, thanks. We might wait until she's a year and a half, where she'll be sexually mature at that age to be bred, and then put her on a study.
Okay, no. Well, we really can't read that now.
No, I want to work that tattoo ink into those holes. So she's marked for life now.
Okay, and she'll live to be how old do you suppose?
Well, in the pens here, she could live up to 7, 8 years old, sometimes longer.
She'll probably have, 5 litters in that time?
Yeah, she'll probably have 5 sets of fawns during that period of time.
Okay, now
we've got this is our paste wormer for controlling parasites.
Are they born with worms like puppies often are?
No, I don't think so, but in a pen situation, you have the opportunity to pick them up, parasites up off the ground are a lot more than they would be in the wild.
She can swallow that?
Yeah, she'll swallow that. We give them this paste wormer at birth, 1 week old, and again at 2 weeks old.
Mm-hmm.
The adults can usually don't have any problem handling the parasites, where the fawns quite often is critical to them.
Now a couple shots.
Okay, yeah, this this here is a long-acting penicillin. Just 1 cc into the hip.
Now what will that prevent?
Well, it'll be low pneumonia or anything similar to that. And then this syringe is just a supplemental vitamin A and vitamin D. And got a 1/4 cc of this in the hip.
A fawn never had it so good.
Right. They don't get it like this in the wild.
In the wild, of course, an awful lot of them die.
Well,
after birth.
there is probably quite a high mortality rate at birth, and I guess it depends on the type of year, the type of what the weather's like when the fawns are born, and also what kind of winter they had the previous winter. Okay, and one last thing for this one, and it'll be ready to go back, is just an iodine wash on the navel. That'll just be to prevent any infection.
Well, that's quite a process they go through for the deer at Houghton Lake. Glenn, those deer get better treatment than they get anywhere else.
They certainly do, but that represents quite a valuable research investment to be able to utilize those deer.
Yeah, we just heard that little fawn there make a squeal. Sounds an awful lot like a sheep.
Well, they are related to sheep and goats.
Cute little things. boy, but you folks out there who want to pick one up and go out and pick one up, we want to discourage that. But if you do, if you just can't resist the temptation and you do touch a fawn or a baby animal, don't think that you have to take it home with you, because the mother will come back to these deer. Now watch this. One of them laid right down in the defense posture. The other one ran up towards the fence as a little gamier. But when the mother comes by, she'll check both of these fawns. And even if you've touched a fawn, the mother will come back later, sometimes several hours. Watch her. She'll swing through here. She checks the one fawn. It's laying down. She checks that one. It lays down, and off she goes. Now, that's what happens in the wild, and people think that the mother is not around, even if they come back 2 or 3 hours later.
Not only with deer, with lots of animals. The mother's usual strategy is to get away from the young, either to lead you away or not to indicate the presence of the young by her presence.
She might be laying down 50 yards, 100 yards away,
Yes.
laying down
Mhm.
that tightly for a couple hours, too.
Sure.
So don't be misled by those deer. Leave them alone, please.